Live Storm Tracker Doppler radar, sponsored by Homeland Bank. And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We're tracking widespread showers and thunderstorms across much of the Arkansas, so definitely grab the rain jacket and the umbrella as you're heading out the door, and we'll continue to deal with the rainfall really throughout most of the morning hours, expecting it to kind of taper off once we get closer towards lunchtime. Definitely take it slow out on the roadways this morning, and we're also still dealing with some fog further up to the north, but as the rain kind of moves into South Arkansas, some of that fog will start to scurry out just a little bit. Here's a look at Storm Tracker Doppler radar. You can see the heaviest rainfall is right along in South I-20 corridor, but areas further north in Union Parish and moving into Union County and Ashley County and parts of Arkansas starting to pick up on some heavier rainfalls. Like I said, just take it slow out on the roads this morning. Here's a live shot out towards the Bayou Tower Camera in West Monroe, where visibility hasn't been too bad, but it's been more of a problem further north where we had dense fog advisory that has been in effect. Visibility is currently just 9 miles here in Washita Parish. Temperatures not too bad either, mainly upper 50s, lower 60s at 60 degrees right now at the Monroe Airport. We've been near zero for visibility up around Camden, Monticello, but it's kind of slowly improving just a little bit because that rain's kind of moving in and kind of scurrying out the fog. But we still have a dense fog advisory that remains in effect for our counties in Arkansas until it's 9 o'clock. But for Ashley, Chico, and Morehouse Parish, you guys will be under a dense fog advisory to at least 10 o'clock this morning. So be careful on the roadways, take it slow, use your fog lights if you encounter some of that fog. And of course, we'll possibly see some ponding right along the I-20 corridor. So again, take it slow on the major highways as well. We're currently at 58 degrees in Ruston, 57 El Dorado, 55 further north into around Camden. Storm Tracker Doppler radar showing most of these storms moving off to the northeast with the heaviest rain mainly down to the south, but it's starting to move along the I-20 corridor. So pretty much everyone will pick up on rain in the morning hours, but there is some clearing further back off to the west, and we'll kind of get a break later on this afternoon. But make sure the kids are definitely got the umbrella and rain jackets this morning, but this afternoon that rain tapers off. We'll see temperatures get to the upper 60s for daytime highs. Now, low pressure center sitting just down to our south is kind of keeping the atmosphere mainly unstable across much of the Arkansas, but back behind it there is some partial clearing back to the west, and that will kind of start to move into the Arkansas later on this afternoon. Still remain mostly cloudy, but we'll get a break from the rain nonetheless. We've already picked up just shy of an inch of rainfall already in Monroe and near 2 inches Alexandria and Natchitoches, and that could slowly spread further to the northeast where we could see an additional potential 2 inches of rainfall. So that's kind of the reason why we kind of have that aerial flood watch in effect for the entire Arkansas. We still have flood warnings in effect for parts of Arkansas along the Washita River. Low-lying areas near rivers and of course creek beds are at the greatest risk for flooding, so definitely avoid those areas and don't try to drive through any type of standing or running water because you don't really know how deep that water is. So as we go throughout the remainder of today, we'll get a break this afternoon, but we still have another system that's going to move in back off to the west, so rain will still remain in the forecast at least for the short-term period going into tomorrow. But once that system moves on through, we will finally get a break going into the weekend. Clouds will linger, but will be much drier, and sunshine will return later next week. So as we finish out today, we'll see more widespread showers during the morning hours, but once we hit this afternoon, that kind of clears on out. We'll be in the upper 60s and kind of get close to near 70 for daytime highs. Then as we progress overnight, we'll stay dry but mostly cloudy. Then going to tomorrow morning, we'll stay dry, but then those showers, thunderstorms kind of start to move on back in around tomorrow afternoon, and could still add another 1 to 2 inches of rainfall possible as we close out this week, which has definitely been a very wet week. And future trackers showing 1 to 2 inches, but might see locally 3 to 4 further down to the southeast. So we kind of still have that marginal and slight risk for excessive rainfall. So like I said, just be careful if you encounter any flooded roadways, especially in low-lying areas. We'll see how it's 50 degrees for this afternoon, and tonight we'll see a low of 50 degrees, staying dry, but we will dry out for this weekend, and long time no see. Sunshine will return on Sunday and Monday next week, dropping to the 50s, but temperatures returning back to the mid-60s next Tuesday and Wednesday. Stay tuned, right back watching NBC 10 News Today.